Most people would like to think that they have good manners. After all, good manners are what separate us from animals, right? Unfortunately, not everyone has good manners. In fact, even the most righteous people can be corrupted by evil company. The Bible warns us about this danger. In Proverbs 13, verse 20, it says, "He who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companion of fools will be destroyed." And in 1 Corinthians 15:33, it says, "Do not be deceived. Bad company corrupts good morals." The reason the Bible warns us to pay special attention to who we associate ourselves with is that God knows that humans are relational beings. When we interact or expose ourselves to others, we subconsciously or consciously pick up certain traits from them. Did you ever stop for a moment to think about some of the characters you exhibit? Did you ever ask yourself where they came from? If you took a moment to think about these things, you will discover that most negative traits you display were copied consciously or subconsciously from others. Your outbursts of anger, the pride, the laziness, the selfishness are all things you picked up from someone around you. This could be friends, colleagues, families, and even loved ones. Bad character is like smoke. The longer you linger in it, the more its scent sticks to you. If we hang around with people who are rude and crude, we're more likely to pick up those bad habits. You might think you are too powerful to be influenced. Unfortunately, there is no such thing as too powerful. There is only one person too powerful to be influenced, and that is God. If you've never liked gossiping, you might find yourself becoming a master at gossiping when you spend time with gossipers. Spirits are contagious. Our eyes and ears are the gateways to our souls. You become what you eat, and you become who you spend the most time with. Whatever gets the most of your attention eventually becomes your director. When you open yourself to others, you are opening yourself to the spirit that rules them, whether good or bad. Sooner or later, you will come under the same influence if not careful. Of course, we can't always choose our friends or our family members, but we can choose how much influence they have over us. We can choose to spend more time with those who are a good influence and less time with those who are not. If you find yourself being influenced in a negative way by someone close to you, don't be afraid to distance yourself from them. It's not always easy, but it's often necessary in order to protect your own character and integrity. Jesus knew this, which is why he did not commit himself to men. It is important to also know that keeping company doesn't always have to do with being physical in person. The movies you watch, the games you play, the celebrities you follow, and the music you listen to are all different ways of keeping company without necessarily being in close contact. If you often watch movies that glorify adultery and cheating, sooner or later, you might begin to accept what you see as a way of life. On the other hand, if you spend time with people who are kind and polite, you're more likely to develop those good manners. It's important to remember that we are influenced by the company we keep. So be careful with whom you associate with, and strive to be good examples to others so that you can help them develop good manners.